Hello and welcome to another Microsoft Excel tutorial. In this tutorial, we will learn how you can create bar charts, column charts. And as I told you in the last tutorial, when you have to create the bar charts, the column charts, one of the things that you have to keep in mind is that you must be working with multiple data sets on a single item. For example, in my case, I want to be able to see the sales 1, sales 2, and sales 3 for each salesperson. If I only want to see one sales for each salesperson, I'm better off using a pie chart or a donut chart versus having to use a column chart or a bar chart. So let's get started by selecting the names of the salespeople and the sales that they have made. Then I can either use the quick analysis, or I can go under the insert and I can choose one of the charts. So here are my choices of inserting column or bar charts, or I can use statistic charts or have other charts available to me, hierarchy and waterfall. There are so many different ones that I could use. So let's get started with this one. So we have column charts and bar charts. Bar charts actually run horizontally and column charts run vertically. Within column charts you have multiple choices. If you want, you can display each one of these sales right next to each other, or you can display them in different columns on the same column stacked up. So let's select this one if it's a 2D. The one underneath is a 3D, so you can actually rotate on the 3D. So your choice, whichever of the two you like, you can simply click on it, and as you can see, it maintains the 3 series for you. Now if I, instead of selecting Jim all the way through the last sales, if I say, okay, starting with the salesperson name, I want to go all the way down to the last 3 sales, so I'm actually selecting the titles as well, not just selecting the values. So now when I go under the column charts and I choose one of the 3D charts, you will notice that since I also selected the column headings, instead of saying series 1, series 2, series 3, it actually calls it sales 1, sales 2, sales 3. So it is very intelligent. It figures out these are the column headings. Instead of calling them series, it actually gives it a name. So this is a better option. So it automatically deselects, as you can see right behind. Salesperson name has automatically been deselected, and sales 1, sales 2, sales 3 has been selected as a criteria. So now when I click, here is my chart. I can move this chart exactly the same way as we learned in the last tutorial. So you can click Move Chart, and you can go under New Sheet, and you can give it a name. And then when you click OK, that becomes the name of the sheet. Now that you have this sheet, you can pretty much move around exactly the same way as you have learned to move around sheets in the past. Again, you can change its colors to whichever color choices you are interested in, and then after that you can also pick different layouts. So as you can see, we have all sorts of layouts. We have dollar signs being displayed to the left. We have different styles in which the same data can be represented. So it's totally up to you how you want your values to be represented. And then you can always click the More button and get to see the other styling options. So you can give your chart a name, and you can simply click your chart title and change the chart title. So all of these options are available to you, and you can play around with the design, and you can go under the format, and you can format the look and feel of it. In the design, you have some quick layouts which allow you to display the same bar charts in different layouts. For example, if I bring my mouse over each one of them, you can get to see that you can keep the same colors, you can keep the same look and feel, but with a slight variance. So if you want to anytime see the data alongside, then layout 5 is your best option. So you can get to see the chart as well as the data right in one place. This is a great choice if you have a limited set of data. Then you can actually go with this style, and it displays everything right in front of you. You can always add different chart elements on the axis, on the chart title. You can add data labels. You can add data table. Right now, that's what exactly I've added. You can add grid lines. Right now, I'm only showing primary and major horizontal grid lines, but if you want, you can actually display major vertical lines. As you can see over here, how it changes the look and feel. I can display minor horizontal line, minor vertical lines. So all of these different options are available to me based on how I want to set up my chart. So it's pretty much up to you. You play around with all of these different properties to see exactly how you want your chart to appear Catch you in the next tutorial.